much quicker than it normally does. Hey, I am 3+Kei, your favorite social worker. I am here. The whole entire purpose of my existence is to encourage you to pursue the smile by prioritizing the Lord and your physical health and persistent education. And so in that regard, I've been praying more, so I'm pretty pleased about that. It's a slow trickle. I'm kind of in a space, like this last week. I'm gonna pull up the ukulele lesson. I'm in a space this last week of doing whatever there's not resistance to. So my morning routine, usually we all, super common, right? We get awakened by the alarm clock. And I said to myself, what if I don't use the alarm clock? Because it was set at 5:30 and I wasn't getting up. I was turning it off, and then, because it's across my room, I would get up, turn it off, and then go right back to bed because I work from home. And then I changed it to 6 a.m. and I was doing the same thing. And so I said, well, what time would I actually get up if I didn't use the alarm? And as it would turn out, somewhere between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. is when I'll wake up. And again, I was already getting back into bed and waking up during these times. So all I did was remove the interruption of the alarm clock. And that's been going well. It means I work later because sometimes it does go off at 6 and then I get up and I start working at 7. Hi, Alice. Alice Famosos. That's nice. I like your famous sauce. Alice, are you famous? And if you're not, what would you be famous for? You know what I mean? What would you be famous for, Alice? Hi, CJ. Hi, Brayden. So we've been going through this ukulele practice, and last week it took 5 days to get through in 39 seconds. It's now taken us 3 days to get through 8 minutes and 32 seconds. So today we're going to attempt to get through some amount of the ukulele lesson. But before we do that, I want to address what the title is, which I think it's like 4.42 miles is what I covered today. And I think that's pretty cool because I live in Montana and it's 14 degrees out today, but the sun was out. So I went outside and went to the store, and I made smothered turkey burgers, or a smothered turkey burger for dinner. It's delicious. And I have some beets to eat too. Thanks, Brayden. So we've got A minor. We have G. And we have C. And we have F. Okay? So, oh, see? So we've got this. Miss Joanne? Miss Joanne, is that you? Miss, tell me Tell me one thing that's not you from Wonderland. What are you doing? How did you find this channel? I love that. Hey, Miss Joanne. Are you still in Cali? So for the people that are watching this, Miss Joanne and I used to work together at an after school program, and I'm sure I got on her nerves. I had a lot of energy, but can I tell you one thing you didn't know about me, Miss Joanne, is right before I moved to California, I endured the second most traumatic thing in my life. So the reason why I was so happy all the time was because I had just gotten out of that situation. That's the truth. You came up on my feed. I've been battling. What? Do you have a like a GoFundMe? If you have a GoFundMe, put it in the chat, and then how would I let me know if you have a GoFundMe. I'm trying to figure out how you would get a hold of me. This is easy enough. You can email me if you have a GoFundMe. I hope you make one. At info@PursueTheSmile.com. No, my number is the same. I don't know if I have it. What kind of cancer? What kind of cancer is it? That thing goes around. It's like three out of 5 women, I believe, is the statistic, at some point in their lives will go through cancer, and 2 out of 5 men. And are you in like, esophagus? Shoot. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to add you to my prayer list. And if you do have a GoFundMe, truly, you can post it in this link. You can come on here whenever you want and just post your GoFundMe. Or you can, and you said, I'm in remission. Praise God. Praise God. Do you have, Miss Joanne, do you have like a thing you're particularly grateful for? Like, once you went into remission, was something more beautiful to you in your life? Does that make sense? You know, like maybe this thing was average, or you didn't really think about it too much, but you had more of an appreciation of this particular thing or person or event. Maybe like your birthday. You never celebrated your birthday before, and now you do. Alice, hey baby. You guys remember that song? Oh no, what is it? We in the club like, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby. This is a nice Christian channel. We do not a baby here. You know, I was thinking lately, I'll talk to you, Miss Joanne, and you, Alice, since you guys are here. I've been thinking lately, because this is, happy birthday, Brayden. Happy birthday. I wish I knew how to play it. It seems like it could come out of here. Happy birthday to you. It doesn't go that way. It didn't go that way, but happy birthday, Brayden. So this is a Christian channel, and I was thinking, I've been pretty open about dealing with depression and all sorts of things in my life. Some I've overcome, some I have not, right? And I've been pretty transparent about my walk with the Lord and this kind of thing, and my challenges within the church. And I really want to position myself as an honest Christian. I think the thing that might make me different as a Christian content creator from other Christian content creators is that I lead with transparency. So if you guys ever want to talk, we can talk honestly. You know what I mean? I don't have it all figured out. I don't even suppose myself as a perfect Christian. Plot twist, they don't exist. If there was perfection within the Christian person, they wouldn't need Christ. You wouldn't be a Christian. You would be a non-Christian thinking you're perfect. Hello. Yeah. I'm an NFL player. Braden, what team do you play for? So next we're going to do C, G, A minor, F. That's what we learned yesterday. Yes, just know that my faith in God to keep me and seeing my grands and great. You have great grandkids? I wish we could do pictures on here. Man. One thing nobody knows about me, Miss Joanne, is that I really look forward to the day where I have grandkids. Anybody that's on here that has kids knows that your children are headaches. They cause stress. You love them. You would do anything. You would lay down your life for them, but they cause a lot of stress. And even mine are adults, but there's correction that still needs to take place. And a certain level of guardedness. But with grandkids, which is why I cannot wait, all of that goes out the window. I'm not correcting nothing. My kids are going to have to correct me. We're going to do cookies. We're going to do snuggle wuggles. We're going to do whatever they want. And then they go home, right? I really look forward to that day. And the fact that you have great grandkids, that's like so many blessings. That's like when remember when Job's kids, they got the axe. But in replacement were more and more and more kids and more, like, better and better. That's what I think having grandkids is like. What do I know? I've never had a grandma. I was just saying this today. I never had a grandma. So I think grandmas are like the best thing. Literally, I am a big old grown age. And if you want to see me fawn over somebody, you put a little old lady in front of me. My neighbor isn't a little old lady. This YouTube channel started in, her name's, well, I say my sweet neighbor Elle. This YouTube channel started in part because of her. One of the first videos I ever posted was because I was at this whack Christmas party, work Christmas party, and nobody at that job liked me because we wanted to be miserable. And I came home, man, and it was at that lady's house, and she didn't talk to me in her own home. That's how much she didn't like me. And I left quick. You don't have to tell me twice. I stayed maybe 15 minutes, and then I was like, okay, I'm out. I tried. I at least tried. And so anyway, I had called my friend on the ride home, and I was like, I can't believe my coworkers are like this, that they would treat me like this at a Christmas party. And so when I came home, on my front step was a package. And I was so upset, I didn't even open the package. So I opened the package the next day, and it was a pair of fuzzy pajamas and a note that said, my light bulb needs to be changed. Not, can you come over and change it? Just, my light bulb needs to be changed. And here are some fuzzy pajamas. And I made a video immediately saying, like, that's me. That's who I am at my core. Give me something comfortable and give me a way to serve you. And I'm with it. I'm with it. And that was one of my first videos. I'm 29 and I'm turning 30. What's one of your life lessons? My grandma passed away 5 years ago. Well, let's do this then. What is a lesson that your grandma imparted on you? That's the other thing about grandmas. They always want to tell you something. And I think that's terrific. I will listen. I will listen to you, Grandma. You can tell me something. I think people are idiots when they don't listen to their elders. Did you know that? I think, I mean, maybe I'm obtuse, but I didn't know that people didn't respect their elders. This was something I learned in the last year, that there are groups of people who don't cherish their elders. Did you know that? Isn't that crazy? What are you doing in life if you're not? You're listening to your friends? I can't give my friends any advice. I'm only this old. And you're only that old. What are you going to do? Listen to your elders. What the heck? Isn't that crazy? I'm like thinking about it right now. That is wild. And not only listen to your elders, but seek out their advice. Hey, Miss Agnes, I have this issue. What would you do? Can you hit me with something? Crazy. Are you going live tomorrow? Yeah. I kind of committed to this thing now. This live stream, 8:05 is what time this kicks off. 8:05 Mountain Standard Time. And so the goal is to kind of recap my day. So I started this, like, this is a Christian channel. And one thing, if you watch my content, it's all unedited. So it's one shot. I record continuously. I don't chop it up or anything like that. So you won't really see me with a vlog. You know what I mean? Like, you'll never really see like a day in the life of a Christian content creator or a Christian social worker. You'll never really see that from me. But what I would like is to share what my day was like and the things I kind of went through and today, so this live stream, as it's going along, started because I was going through a pretty deep depression, and the tagline here on this channel is Pursue the Smile. And so, in a way of being transparent and authentic, I started to document what I was going through by live streaming at 8 o'clock every day, smiling, not smiling, whatever. And so my hope with that is that people understand that you still gotta pursue the smile. Like, it takes work. So that even the title today, I walked 4 miles, that is the reason why that's the title, is because that hasn't been occurring. And I'm proud of that. And I'm grateful that that's something that occurred today. And I hope it occurs tomorrow, but tomorrow's tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen? Do you have a pet? No, I would love a pet. I have severe allergies, like severe, to anything with fur or feathers. So no. And if I had a pet, I would want it to be something that was like cuddly or something that I could pet, like not an iguana. What am I gonna, you don't know me, but I'm not an iguana. I'm like a fuzzy kind of a person. You know what I mean? I want to love you. One thing about me, you gonna get some love today. All right, so let's at least get through one chord progression. And that'll be C, G, A minor, F. All right, for the one time. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so is that something to say we've accomplished today? What have you guys accomplished today? That's a better question, because I'm clearly, I walked my little 4 miles. I did 90 sit-ups today. I did 30 push-ups. Thank you, Miss Joanne. You can see I put on some weight, baby. Okay, since I last saw you, I put on about 40 pounds. And that's okay. We're getting older. It's like, ukulele. Hey, Ben. It's Ben. We're getting older, so we're kind of packing on the pounds, but I don't think it really has to be that way. I think we move a little slower. Latoya, it's like a party in here. It's like people I know. This is fantastic. I wish this was like this all the time. And I'll be honest, in the way of the transparency and everything, one thing that's been a major prayer for me is connection. So I am a social worker and I deal a lot with other people's stuff, and that's fine. That's what I chose to do for a living. And I like doing it. And then outside of work, I have this YouTube channel. And it might look like I just get on here and start doing whatever, but as you can see, I have 1,100 videos. So like that's really, I would consider YouTube my job, and then I also am a social worker. I'm your favorite social worker. And so, and I'm also interested in becoming a better person, a better servant. It's almost time for me to go. I want to be a better servant to Christ, which also means serving his people. And through that is kind of more of listening to other people's stuff. And really, if you guys could take this from me, nobody ever asks me how I'm doing. Like through this depression, no one has really done that. And it's not to like feel sorry for me. It's just that I'm kind of missing that in my life. And so part of me going live is to kind of just like share that, connect with people who want to be connected with, and encourage people in your real life. People on here don't know me except Ben and Latoya and Miss Joanne. But But outside of that, we all have people in our real lives. And I want to encourage you, ask people how they're doing, and don't just ask them how they're doing. Oh, and it's after. This is wild to me. This is completely incredible to me. In your real life, ask people, hey, how are you? And then stand there. Don't walk away. Stand there. There's that question that'll make people cry sometimes. I actually made a friend cry one time. I asked her, hey, how are you doing? And she was like, oh, yeah, well, the kids, they're doing this, and my husband, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, I'm asking you how you're doing. And ask moms that too. Shout out to the moms. Moms are out here struggling. If anybody on here, there's a few moms on here. It's a lot. Ask a mom how she's doing. How am I doing? Today was a good day. Tomorrow, hopefully a good day too. But I think there's always going to be tension as a Christ follower of serving others and getting your needs met too. You know what I mean? And I have that tension in my life. Thanks, Brayden. I put it in a ponytail today. And I got these bangs. And next, nothing too crazy. I'm about to dye get certain of the strands a dark purple. People have their blue hair. I'm not really a blue, you know what I mean? A red hair kind of a person. The purple is meant to be if you were, if you guys just saw me right here, you wouldn't see the purple. The purple is meant to be so dark that when you walk up on it, then you see the purple. And I'm stealing it from my brother's girlfriend because she had it like that in her hair. And I thought it was the coolest thing. Just a little splash. We're not doing crazy things. You know what I mean? I think sometimes we block our own blessings. There was this time, I'll leave you guys with this story. This was a long time ago. I didn't have a car. I was at the bus stop. And there was this guy, maybe early 20s. And we were talking, as if you know me, I talk to literally everybody. But I was talking to this guy, and he's like, man, I just came from this job interview, and I didn't get hired because I'm gay. And I was like, and so mind you, he has blue hair and he's wearing jeans, and he's saying he just came back. And I didn't say anything because he was already down on himself, but I was just kind of maybe first of all, why would they know that you're gay in a job interview if this is your first time? Why would that even be a thing? But why would you go to a job interview with blue hair and jeans on? We'll never know if it's because you're gay or not, because you were so lackadaisical in your appearance. You didn't take yourself seriously, so they didn't take you seriously either. And that's a whole message. How are you doing with your instrument? Brayden, thanks for reining it in. We're here for a reason. We're here to learn ukulele. Let's see. We made it through 1 second. So anyway, I'm going to log off here and wash my dishes like a good Lakeitha would. And we'll kick this off again tomorrow. If we got through 1 second of ukulele practice today, the goal for tomorrow is to get through 10 seconds of ukulele practice. That's fair, right? This was a pleasure. I kind of needed this. This was pretty excellent. It was like a little party. I will talk to you guys later. You can come back again tomorrow if you want to, 8:05 Mountain Standard Time. And boom shakalaka. Talk to you later. Bye, Latoya. Bye, Ben. Bye, Afton. Bye, Miss Jo.